All right, welcome back to the KnivesFAST channel. Everybody say hello to Ren and Stimpy, Powder Toast Man, Log TV, and Choo Choo, and let's get started with today's video. What have we here? So this knife is the SRM Rubik, guys, and that is the 7228L-MB2. Can you see? You can't see that. I'm showing myself, but not you. There you go. From SRM. Now, this may be the first SRM knife on the channel. I am not positive of that, but it feels like it might be, or there might have been one other. But anyway, this one comes by way of my buddy Lefty EDC, and probably going to be giving this one away. Kevin said I could keep it and give it away, so that's what's going to happen at some point, but not in this video. So I was a little confused in the unboxing. I thought this was G10, but this is actually what they are calling, what do they call it? Blackish micarta. On the listing on White Mountain Knives, it says blackish micarta. So I think that's interesting. It's kind of got a different feel than most micarta. It feels a little more plasticky, so I don't know if that's, you know, like a little more firm. I don't know. It's still got a great grip to it, but it doesn't feel soft. It feels kind of like G10 would, but you can definitely tell it's micarta, so that's my fault. But as you can see, you have black hardware, you have a black axis style lock, you have chamfered edges on the scales. The pivot sticks up just a little bit, but your hardware is all flat. And guys, what do you think of the clip? So to me, the most impressive thing about this knife is right there. That clip. Where do you see screws? We'll talk about that in a minute. There aren't any. So you have a lanyard tube there. You have a back spacer with a screw here, and I'm sure there's a pin right about there. There is your axis bar as we speak, and you have a nice blade. So let's get this open. You have a really cool, what do they call this blade shape? Because I would like to know, because I've called it a little bit of everything. They don't. I would call it kind of a straight back with this, and then you've got like a clip going on here and a drop point. So I don't know. I just call it a drop point. It does have a fuller, but you can't really get to that for flicking purposes. So your thumb studs are your deployment method. It looks cool with the fuller, but it's not really necessary. You have a black stonewash blade with your SRM logo here, and a bunch of stuff there, SRM, and all your numbers and your model number. I mean, it's a bit too much for me, but it's okay. Really cool. Your plunge is pretty good. There in your sharpening notch, it's pretty good. You do have some jimping right there, right in what I feel like is pretty much the right spot. Your spine is nice and chamfered, but not really crowned. I like the swedge, and I like the look of the blade. Now, this guy does it came with a pretty sticky sharp edge. You can see there, it definitely cuts. Very nicely done in that regard. Just dispatches the cardboard with, what's the word I'm trying to find? Impunity? No. Anyway, I don't know. It just shreds the cardboard. And really nice looking knife overall. I like the overall profile. Now, closed. It does come very close to the tip. It's funny because when you have it open, it kind of looks a little uneven here. But when you close it, it's coming pretty close to the tip there, as you can see. It's hidden by your back spacer very well, but you are off to the clip side just a little bit here. I might be able to tighten that up and fix it, but you can see it is off. It is not rubbing or anything. Very nice. I might tighten that up before I give it away and see if that helps. Axis bar feels pretty good. It's a little on the soft side on the spring, but it's fine. You know, it just could be a little bit snappier on that detent that is created by the spring in this case. But it's fidgety. It does a really good job. You just got to kind of get used to it. I cannot middle finger. Well, let's see. Nope, I cannot middle finger flick it. There's not enough room, really, and in addition to that, there's just not enough pressure from the spring to do so. So Pretty cool there. I like this pattern down the side. Pretty cool that it's tied into the lock bar like that. I mean the access bar. Really nice. Now, let's talk about that clip. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's do this first. Lockup. Man, there's a little bit. You can see there. See that? There is some side to side. There's no up and down. So yeah, it just could be a little bit more substantial in that lockup as far as side to side. So really interesting. Maybe it just needs to be tightened a little bit. But all right, let's talk about that clip. So guys, this is so cool. If you are a righty, the clip's already in the right place when it ships. But all you've got to do if you're a lefty is push this together and then pull the clip out. The clip comes out, as you can see, in a big piece here. And then you've got 2 slots. So all you have to do is sort of open this up and go to the slot on the side you want it on. And guys, if you listen, you hear the positive click. Now, in kind of, your payment for that is that your clip now has a little bit of slop to it. But it's not coming out really easy. I can't just push it out. I will say, by the way, if you have thicker pants, this curve down in the clip is a little, it could be a little higher. But it goes in and out of mine okay, but you have to help it a little bit. But that's pretty cool. So just that quick, we have a left side clip. It wouldn't be a KnivesFAST video without me dropping the knife. So we'll do that just to make sure you guys are happy. And we'll put it back where I want it there. Very nicely done. What do you guys think of that? Wait, did I put it back on the... No, I put it on the wrong side. I put it back on the left side. Brilliant, but that's okay because it's made to move. So you just pinch it and pull it out a little bit. Snap it down. Now we have it in the right place for me. I don't know what I'm doing. All right, very, very cool. But yeah, I think it's cool. Now, about that, so 4-finger grip here. Very nice ergonomically. Feels pretty good. And you know what? Because that clip is lower, you feel it a little bit, but it's definitely not a hot spot. Good 4-finger grip. Nowhere to really choke up. Feels pretty nice. Pocket clip is good as far as retention as well. No problem there. All right, let's do our comparisons. Dropping knives again. All right, so we have the Ontario Rat 1. That's my knife, so I can drop it if I want to. There's the Rat 2. Rat 1's a little bit bigger, but not by much. Rat 2 is quite a bit smaller. All right, it is the length of this knife is 8.15 inches overall. The blade length is 3.62. Nice big blade. I like that. By the way, the tip for getting down in boxes, you do have to tilt a little bit to kind of get that penetration and get your cut started. But it's not bad. 0.12 on the blade thickness, which is very thin actually. Very nice. 10 CR15 COMOV is your steel. So a little upgrade from the 8 CR. 58 to 60 HRC, black wash finished and blackish micarta handle, 3.53 ounces, so you got your ounce and inch nailed. Very, very cool in that regard. Now this guy is $69.95 at White Mountain Knives, but you can get 10% off with code KnivesFAST at checkout. Sorry for the pause. I think a giant jet plane must have just flown right over my house. That got really loud really quick. So $70 and then 10% off with code KnivesFAST at checkout. So what do you guys think of this one? I actually like it quite a bit. I think it's priced a little high, maybe. I don't know. I think it's pretty close for 10 CR. Maybe a little bit lower might be good, but I think it's not too far off. So what do you guys think of this one? Let me know down below. Do all the things, like, comment, subscribe, notification bell. And thank you, Kevin, for sending this one along. And thanks for watching the Knives KnivesFAST channel.